Great day, everyone! It is another day to gain some knowledge. This is Teacher Mary Carr, and welcome to English.com. Today, we will have the preview of another interesting English information or article from this book, English Reading Basic 5. Let's learn and explore English. Are you ready now? Okay, let's start. Today, we will discuss Unit 13. Let's learn about this passage entitled Dictator. Look at the picture. As you can see here, he looks so strict and strong, right? He is Adolf Hitler. So let's find out what does dictator means. I will read it for you, but first I will read it slowly so you can get the correct pronunciation of the words here. And after that, you can join me in reading it again. So you have to listen very carefully. Alright, I will start now. A country is usually governed by many people. Then, is there any country governed by one person? Yes, there is. In North Korea, Kim Jong-il has absolute power, so no one can object to him. He can do anything he wants in his country. Is he a president? No, he isn't. Instead, we call him a dictator. A dictator has absolute power and rules a country by force. Is Kim Jong-il the only dictator in history? Of course not. There were many dictators in history. Usually, dictators were bad people. Adolf Hitler was one of them. And now, let's read it again, but faster than the first one. Let's begin. A country is usually governed by many people. Then, is there any country governed by one person? Yes, there is. In North Korea, Kim Jong-il has absolute power, so no one can object to him. He can do anything he wants in his country. Is he a president? No, he isn't. Instead, we call him a dictator. A dictator has absolute power and rules a country by force. Is Kim Jong-il the only dictator in history? Of course not. There were many dictators in history. Usually, dictators were bad people. Adolf Hitler was one of them. Alright, I hope that you got the correct pronunciation of the words. If you have some time, try to read it again to enhance your ability in reading. Okay, did you understand the passage? Good. So let's have some activities here and let's answer it together. So let's start answering the first activity, which is the select true or false. In this part, we will find out if the sentence is true or false. Are you ready now? So let's answer it. Number 1. A country is usually governed by many people. Is it true or false? The answer is true. So let's find out why this is the answer. Here is a sentence that will support our answer in number 1. A country is usually governed by many people. How about number 2? Kim Jong-il is a president. Is it true or false? Yes, the answer is false. Here, is he a president? No, he isn't. And then number 3, Adolf Hitler was the only dictator in history. Is it true or false? The answer here is false. Here, there were many dictators in history. Adolf Hitler was one of them. Now, we've finished the first activity. Before we proceed to the second one, let's learn more vocabulary words first. That will be helpful in making your own sentences. So let's look at our word box. So you can see here different words. So I will read it for you and then repeat after me. Okay, I will start now. Govern, absolute, object, president, instead, dictator, rule, and force. Okay, so now we can go and answer the last activity, which is the vocabulary check-up. So you can see here blank spaces. So we will find out the missing word by looking at our word box. So, are you ready now? So let's answer it. I will read it for you, and then I will give you some time to answer it. And then we will answer it together. So number 1, the king belonged his country with love. Number 2, nobody wants a blank as a leader of a country. Number 3, I have blank trust in her. And last, number 4, they won't do it unless you blank them to do it. Okay, so let's answer it now. So what is the answer in number 1? The answer is rule. The king ruled his country with love. How about number 2? The answer is dictator. Nobody wants a dictator as a leader of a country. And then how about number 3? Absolute. I have absolute trust in her. And then last number 4, the answer is force. They won't do it unless you force them to do it. Good. So I hope that you got all the correct answers here. This is the end of our lesson for today. I hope that you learned a lot. So, if you want to learn more and want to develop your English skills, you are welcome to visit Camblish.com. Again, this is Teacher Mary Carr, and see you in our next video. Bye!